Hi Libra, welcome to your mid-December 2022 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Libra. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. It may resonate, it may not, but whatever the case, please only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear that message. Hi cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Libra. Who wouldn't be? I'd like to remind Libra and cross-watchers that energy is fluid. This simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. All right, Libra, let's go ahead and see what's going on for you guys right now in this month as December unfolds. What do you need to be aware of at your love life? And we got flirt here. Okay, I like that. And it says, extend your lighthearted energy to others. So I do feel, Libra, that there is someone in your life that is flirting with you, that's sending you flirtatious text messages. This feels like they want to get to know you more. And I feel like they're trying to build up the energy between the two of you by sending those flirty texts, by asking you what you're doing today. I'm seeing a lot of emojis, like winking emojis, smiley emojis. They use emojis a lot. And I feel lighthearted energy from this person, almost like Sagittarius energy, maybe even Pisces energy for some of you guys. Does not have to be the case, of course, but I'm just feeling those energies very strongly here. And I do feel this person is making specific attempts to catch your attention, Libra. I do feel that there's a crush here between the two of you. And if some of you have been wondering if this is like a coworker, if they've been flirting with you, or if you're like misreading the messages they're sending, they absolutely are flirting with you, okay? And I'm seeing the letter L, and that could be as in two L's in someone's name, first middle, last initial, could start with L, but those messages are coming through very, very strongly here. And I think that flirting is going to keep going between the two of you. I do feel that this person is just trying to see where you're at in this, Libra, if you feel the same. And I feel like the flirts are going to get a lot more apparent as the month goes on. But then this is where the apprehension comes in, I feel, from one person, because it looks like in this energy, someone is really into it, specifically the male pictured here. So maybe that's just representing the divine masculine, the masculine energies coming through, but the feminine seems a little bit apprehensive. And then we got, we're not good for each other. So I wonder if someone already thinks that this person's kind of player playette energy coming through, and that's why someone's guarded. Someone doesn't want something that is just not going to be taken seriously. But, you know, I got to be honest here. We'll pull the tarot to get more specific for you guys, but I just feel this is more of a worry and a fear than it is in reality. And I'm wondering if someone's just building a wall up against someone because they don't want to get hurt again, because they don't want to get their hopes high up for someone that isn't someone to take seriously, or they're just going to be a waste of time. But I do see this energy here, extend your lighthearted energy to others, as spirit being saying there's nothing to be afraid of, Libra. I mean, I do feel you guys are just kind of single right now, and you're trying to find your options. You're trying to be open to an energy that is going to be someone that you've been looking for, but you've been someone here, whether it's you or the other person, has just been a little bit too guarded, and it may be sending the wrong messages. If you are interested, I would say just to ease up a little bit for someone out there, whether it's you or the other person you're dealing with. Now, if this is past energy, I could see why someone is kind of already questioning this. And that's not uncommon as Mercury retrograde is happening. So I feel on December 29th, a lot of past energies may be coming back into someone's life. And with Mercury retrograde and X's coming back during that time, it is a time to close out any cycles, whether it's the same repetitive patterns that were preventing two people from flourishing and growing together, or it's just going to be sealed up and done for good. But let's jump into the tarot and get a little bit more specific here. I do feel recently for some of you guys, you and this person almost kissed and you came very, very close to, but someone pulled away. And I think that's, again, out of protection. Yeah, 7 of Cups and someone's feelings here. Scorpio energy. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio. You could have Scorpio in your chart, but someone's very, very conflicted and confused by the feelings that are being developed here. They're getting a little deep, but with all that, even the lighthearted energies that are coming through, there's also, again, that worry, that I don't know, it sounds like I'm hearing sting, like a sting in someone's heart that is still persistent from a failed past, a breakup that may have happened in 2022 that still lingers. But they're trying to convince you, Libra, with the 6 of Pentacles from now to the end of the month. And even if you guys have to be a little bit apart because of the holidays, I still feel like the text messages will come in. The phone calls will come in. The questions of what are you doing today? What are you going to be up to? Them filling in you about their life and what they've been going through with their family members and friends during the holidays. That's all still going to happen. I feel the 6 of Pentacles is them wanting to make more of an effort to open you up, Libra, and to show you that they're here to stay, or they want to just take this further, even if someone is scared, particularly you. But again, the roles can always be reversed. They kind of view you as a challenge, Libra, that you are a little bit hard to get with the 2 of Swords. But they like the challenge. They do. They kind of like the chase of it all with you, Libra. And they do kind of already are sensing that there's a lot more you want to say that you haven't told them. But you're still holding on to further proof. You're still holding on until you see there's more security within this connection before you fully open up. But they like the challenge, I gotta say that. They definitely do. Yeah, I don't know. They may think this is a lot of work. They may think that keeping you interested, keeping you in a place where you're still texting back and you're still engaged in this and you're not already dropping the ball thinking that this is going to be over is something that they enjoy. But with what they don't like about judgment, they're afraid you've already made some sort of judgment call about them that isn't right, and they want to prove you wrong in that. Yeah, Emperor energy, they're ready to step up all the way. I feel it's when you come back, if you guys are traveling for the holidays, when you come up, they have a plan to execute. And I really do feel, even if some of you are kind of wondering if this person is just in it for a good time or is not looking for anything serious with the Emperor and their highest hopes, no, they have a lot more going on as far as where they see this, where they see you, and where they see being with you, Libra. So bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Pentacles, Taurus energy. So recently it has been a little bit slow, I have to say, the communication, the engagement, and it does feel like someone's a little bit stalling here. And for the other side of the person who is a lot more excited, that wants and is dying to see the person again, wants to show this person that they're for real in everything that they feel and everything that they want out of this connection. The time is killing them a little bit. It's making them a little bit more impatient. There are 2 7s here. Your birthday could be October 7th, October 17th, perhaps September 27th for some of you guys, or you could be seeing a lot of 7s from messages from Spirit. But the 7 to me is all about spirituality, and it's a lot about divine timing, and that this timing is happening for a reason. Whether someone is still trying to figure out the feelings, someone's trying to be more comfortable within this connection. And although someone's getting frustrated with the timing, it is happening all for a good reason here. And I do feel we're not good for each other. Again, from the cards I'm seeing here very clearly, this doesn't feel like ex energy. It feels like a haunting from an ex. Maybe there's someone that reminds someone of an ex in physical ways slightly. And that's just kind of still weighing in on someone as far as how they feel about this connection here, or being a little bit apprehensive, a little bit cautious. And how they feel about you right now, Libra, is a little bit confused. And I feel they're confused by I got to be honest here, there is someone that is sending mixed signals. And I do feel it's out of protection. I do feel like it's out of not wanting to give up too much too soon in case it were to be something that they didn't hope for or didn't expect. But as excited as they get when they see your text messages, they see your phone calls, they do get a little bit bummed when there are those times where you come off a little bit distant, you come off a little bit cold. You take some time to reply to messages. And so I do feel for some, they get emotionally confused by it all. But with the Seven of Cups, if that's not so much the message, it's also the depth of emotions that are starting to be developed here. And when depth starts to happen, there's a lot that our mind and our heart start to get a little bit carried away with in the roles or the situations or the what ifs could be's that are really starting to become more apparent in someone's feelings for you. What if I'm misinterpreting all this? What if this Libra is not ready for me? Will they ever be ready? Or even, what if this is the one? It's mixed emotions, mixed feelings. But overall, they are fighting these feelings because they see something here between the two of you that they want to stick to, that they want to dedicate. And even if it takes time, they're willing to wait it all out. But to be honest, for you or them, whoever is this person that's in the Seven of Cups here, it is starting to make someone wonder if the flirting, if the moves, if the way they're going about this is working. What they think about this connection or think about you, Libra, is the Six of Pentacles. This is Taurus energy. So they are thinking about ways to show you how much they care. And I do feel for those of you, again, when you come back, I don't know, even if that's not your message, for some of you, when you come back, they're ready to take you on these dates that they're going to plan. They're ready to start putting more time and effort into this that will make it apparent to you that this is something that they care about. This is something that they want to invest in. I'm seeing someone who could be in sales or something with finance, banking maybe, in those careers. So these people really do evaluate risk, let's just say. And even if it's been taking some time for you to trust this situation, getting you to open up in this connection, they know that the risk is definitely worth the reward. They just feel it in their gut about you, Libra, that there's something here that they want to start developing and growing. They see that you're worth it. And maybe it's because you are someone who, I don't know, there's something about you that makes it feel like Libra is showing me how serious they are about themselves and about their lives and how they don't want to throw anything out of balance that is going to prove disappointing. And that shows that Libra respects themselves. They're not just giving it all away at once. And to them, it's proof that you are someone that is looking for something devoted and serious. And for that reason, they are starting to work at this more. You're not just someone that they can clearly see is just for a fun time. Truly, Libra. And maybe you guys met in October or you spent time on Halloween with one another. Or this could possibly be another Libra or Scorpio or someone with those signs strongly in their chart. Now, others of you with the Six of Pentacles, maybe, especially if you have been the one that has been a little bit guarded and protected, they're hoping that you will eventually, by the end of the month, show that you are interested in them and you are looking for something to, maybe you will be the ones to start reaching out and asking them on dates more or to talk and to be just more interested in all this. They are the ones that like to pay the bills for, dinner, lunch. They like to treat you, Libra, and they're hoping that that is showing you that they care. Maybe a little bit for them and paying for things. That's a little bit of their love language. What they like the most about you is the Two of Swords. Libra energy. So with this Two of Swords, yeah, I do feel that there's more to you. They just feel and pick up and get that they want to dig deeper into. They do kind of like that you're a little bit more shy. They do like that you're a little bit more passive. Again, with the Emperor here, this person may have very strong masculine energy. They like the fact that you are a bit open-minded and you see a lot of things from two sides. You're not so black and white as far as your opinions go. You do hear everyone out and logically deliberate an opinion that is pretty fair on both ends. Someone could be bilingual as well. And they do like the fact that you're putting the ball in their court to do something about it, which is weird because it's not usual in the readings I get about people like to be the initiator here, but they like the fact that you're playing a little bit hard to get. And they just can't wait to see what else you'll have to reveal. And that's why they're being pretty persistent in all this, Libra, and even determined to still be in contact with you, to still text you. Because they are excited for the day comes when you open up about something, when you reveal your feelings a little bit more. But they also see the wisdom in what you do, Libra. Maybe if you work with this person, they may have seen this in your interaction with your coworkers or with your family members or your friends. You don't reveal everything. You notice when there's things to talk about and things to hold back. And it's not out of a ways of just trying to get along with everyone, but it's in a way of, I know when someone is ready to hear something and when they're not. Or when I'm ready to speak it and when I'm not ready to speak it. Because I don't want to say anything out of place that isn't going to represent truly how I feel. So you being selective with your words is just getting their curiosity even more going. Maybe, Libra, they've seen that you've tried to type out a message and then delete it again. This person's just a very curious person by nature. What they don't like about you is the World card. This is fixed energy, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius energy, but Virgo may mean something to someone out there. So for some of you guys, you could be at a distance from one another, and the long distance is kind of something that is bothersome because they wish they could see you more often. They wish they could just call you up and invite you over and you guys could just hang out all the time. And the distance may prevent you guys from doing that as often. Others of you, you could come from different backgrounds, different cultures, ethnicities, even religions, or philosophical ideas that they are pretty different with you as far as that goes. I mean, maybe they could come from a very religious background, a very orthodox background, and it's something that's completely different than what you believe, or maybe even politically you guys do believe in different things. Others of you with this World card here, I feel, especially for those of you that went through breakup, went through a tough ending in romance, they want you to finally be over that, to fully let that go in the past, because they still feel a part of you that's still holding on to that disappointment, to that upset, to that heartbreak. And they just want to show you how much better they are than anyone that hurt your heart in the past. They want you to outgrow that so you can be ready for this whole new experience that they're trying to bring into your life. And maybe, Libra, I don't know, for some reason I'm seeing also this, just the imagery here is being High Priestess vibes, even though this is the World card. And they wonder if there's things that you assume sometimes, or things that you are kind of already deciding to be the case based off of feelings from the past or memories from the past. that if you were to kind of just ask them about, they would be honest with you. And someone wears a silver necklace or a silver bracelet, and I'm seeing like a silver chain as well. What they like the most about this connection is the Ten of Wands. Sagittarius energy. They feel close. They feel close to closing out the hardest part of this connection, to get you to trust them more, to get you to open up. And maybe that's because it's been a few months, that they feel now that by the end of December, there's something where the past can finally be buried. The pressure, the worries, the doubts can finally be put to rest. They also may see that you work very hard, or that you have a lot of responsibilities, whether that's in regards to your career, regards to your family, regards to your friends. And that when you are dedicated to something that you feel very passionate about, you put your all into it. And if they do know about something that's stressful going on in your life with a family member, a friend, or even work situation, they want to help you through that, as far as maybe even take some of the stress off your shoulders a bit. And maybe Libra, in some ways, you've done that for them. If they have, stressful things going on, you were there to kind of hear them out and take the pressure off of them. Maybe you kind of told them, why are you doing all that for people who aren't supporting you, who aren't thanking you? And maybe Libra, on their end, that you don't know about, it was their dating life has not been so peachy either. I feel that they've been through a single life for a bit of going on these dates, of talking to people, and it just was disappointment after disappointment. But finding you, there's something that feels a lot more promising than any of the other duds that they selected before. And they're hoping that their feelings that are more positive towards this are the ones that are going to prove to be correct over the pressures of it not working out. What they don't like about this connection is judgment. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. I also feel Scorpio energy with this card. And this is kind of correlating with the we're not good for each other. So maybe that's because of the distance between the two of you. They're afraid you already made up your mind that realistically it can't work. Maybe it's because you're still waiting to see more that they haven't shown, but they think that they're doing enough for you. I do see that. But they're just afraid that your mind's already made up in some aspect, or that even the past has hurt you so bad that you're just not going to give this a chance. They get really scared, definitely, when you don't respond, don't text for a few hours or even for days on end. Those are the times they really wonder if you're ever going to text back, or if you're just going to go ghost on them. Even though I don't feel you ever have fully or truly. If that's not so much the case, then what I feel with this Judgment card is that, I don't know, for some of you guys, they're worried if you're still stuck on your ex, if you still have feelings for your ex, or if your ex is trying to come back in your life, especially if you have children with this ex. Because you have to be still connected in that way if you're raising children. They're really wondering or worrying about that day that will come that you just decide you and your ex are more meant to be together, which is something that will really hurt them. Highest hopes is the Emperor card. Aries energy, and I can't help but smirk or smile at this card here, because their highest hopes is that when the time is right, when they feel you're ready, they're going to execute. They're going to start to establish something very serious here between the two of you. They are someone who is determined, okay? They are definitely warriors here. They definitely stick it out till the very, very end. And this person could be much older than you, perhaps. And they're hoping that that age is nothing that you really worry about. And maybe sometimes they do wonder if that is a factor of why you haven't been pursuing this further, or if you're getting judged by it in any way. But they want to provide for you, Libra. They want to take care of you. They want to be that person that will show you that they're serious, that they're determined, that they want this. That they're your divine masculine for some of you guys. You really like their body for some of you. I don't know if it's that they're tall, they're fit, or they may have very very attractive physical features about them. Someone could have like a beard, a mustache, or stubble even. That's coming through here. But they're hoping that their plans, their strategies will be executed, and that way they will have you, Libra, as someone that they could call theirs. And that they could step up and show you that, so you don't second guess anymore. But their deepest fears is the Page of Wands. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. That for some of you, if there is an age difference, they just can't kind of keep up with your lifestyle, maybe with the social media that you use or the way that you contact each other is something that they can't keep up with. I'm picking up on that for some of you, especially if you use a lot more social media platforms than they use. But honestly, for generally most of you, it's just about the disinterest that could happen. The fire that kind of fades out, that you'll be bored, that you'll be distracted, you'll be on to the next. And that you'll make this decision pretty impulsively, quickly, where they won't have a say, they won't have the opportunity to talk to you, but you're on to the next. And others of you, an old flame returning is something that they're afraid of, or an old flame taking you away from them in a way that they just don't feel your ex. If you told them the story, then they'll know this for sure, but your ex is good for you at all. So they really worry about that for some of you guys. All right, Libra, to see what's going to happen in the upcoming days, weeks, what they're likely to do as December unfolds, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. But before we go, I'm going to go ahead and pull one more card for you guys and see if there's anything else Spirit wants to say about this person, about this connection, to give you more clarity on this. Anything else that Libra needs to know, Spirit, before we go ahead? Ooh, too many. Too many, Spirit. Thank you very much. But we just need one. The card, I mean, it seems like they want to talk, Libra, but they don't want to evade your privacy too much. They don't want to invade your space, but they're hoping you're not coming to these conclusions or any conclusions on your own. But we have attraction here. Yeah, and it says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. They're very, very attracted to you, Libra. Yes, of course, they're attracted to your physical looks, but I think it's even deeper than that. Your mind, your soul, just the being of who you are draws them in more and more, and they don't know why, they don't know how, but they just can't help but continue to want to talk to you, to text you, to get to know you more. Someone could be wearing green right now, or someone's favorite color is green, and that could just prove confirmation for someone out there. But they're interested, Libra, and I feel the only thing that's stopping you is wondering about their intentions. Is this really going to be worth it all? Is this everything I could have hopes for? Or is this something I should just protect myself from? Well, we'll go ahead and find out and see what they're likely to do by the end of December, what you need to know about this as December continues, and anything else we can dive deeper in with the extended reading. Are they going to continue with this, or are they going to give up? We'll see. To check out the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find a link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where we depart, Libra, I really hope that this reading has resonated with you. I hope it's provided you with clarity, insight, healing, guidance in regards to whatever is going on in your love life at this time. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Libra, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Libra.